Hey, what's going on everyone? Shri Kanase here, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you Reddit ads. So before jumping into this video, like always, make sure to hit that like button if you guys are finding value in these videos. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the post notifications on so you stay up to date with this quality content, and let's create our first Reddit campaign. So I have been mentioning in a lot of my previous videos that the more marketing channels you have, the better it is for your business. And in order to do this and find the best marketing channels, of course you're gonna have to test each marketing channel out there. So far I have tested Twitter ads, Snapchat ads, Pinterest ads, and Reddit ads. And so far I have had more success with Reddit ads, which is why I'm creating this tutorial for you guys. I feel like many of your businesses could flourish on these other marketing channels, especially Reddit, but it's super important that you guys test out these marketing channels and spend some money. And Reddit is a place where it's basically somewhat like Google, but there are subreddits which you can target, which I'll show you in this process and in this video. I have created a brand new Reddit account, and just to access this, all you have to do is just type in Reddit ads on google.com, and you'll get an option to either sign in with your original Reddit account or create a new account. So for this tutorial, I created a brand new Reddit account. As you can see, it's just test.brand. But when you sign up, you're going to see this on the Reddit ads page. This is the main page that you see. And as you can see, I have two red messages here. First one says, I need valid billing info. And the second one says that I need to verify my email. For this tutorial, I'm not going to be doing either one of those, but you guys have to do them for your Reddit account. So I'm just going to be pressing X on them. But what I will be doing is showing you guys how to install the pixel, the Reddit pixel, onto your Shopify store. So on the dashboard, you'll see right next to breakdowns, it says get pixel. You want to click on get pixel, and it says generating pixel, and it'll generate this pixel. All you have to do is copy and paste the pixel above the ending head tags in the theme.liquid file. So just copy this and I'll meet you guys on my Shopify store. Alright, we're here in the online store themes section of the brand new Shopify store I created. And if you guys haven't checked out my series videos on how I created this store, make sure to check that out. The first link will have popped up by now on the top right. The video is full of knowledge on how you can optimize your website and make it fully optimized for conversions. But the main point of this is to show you how to install the pixel. So when you're here, go to the current theme and click on actions. We're going to be editing the code, so click on edit code, and once it loads up, it'll take a few seconds to load. And what you want to be doing then is just close out any of the open files here, but we want to be clicking on the theme.liquid file. This is the main file we want to edit. And as you can see, the main head section starts over here. We want to find the ending head section. So all you have to do is just do Command F or Control F if you're on a Windows PC, and just type in the bracket / head, and it'll take you right where we want to add the code. So after the last line before this code, just go ahead and press enter once and just paste that code in. And once that's pasted, just hit on save. And that's pretty much it, guys. Your Reddit code is now successfully installed on your website. So just close out and go back to your Reddit ads dashboard. And now you can start measuring all the clicks, the CTR, CPC, conversion, etc. And now our main task is to create a campaign. So on the top left, you'll see the option to create campaign. Just hit that and you'll see this option. It's somewhat similar to Facebook ads. Again, like always, you want to name the campaign your product name. So maybe if you're doing something like a legging, you could just write legging and make it more descriptive so you know exactly what you're targeting. But for this tutorial, we're just going to write legging. Objective, campaign objective, we want to hit conversions. That's our main goal. We don't want the brand awareness unless you're trying to get more awareness to your website or traffic. But if your main task is to get sales, then it's conversions. So hit that and click continue. And this is where you get to do the magic basically. You can choose location, interest, subreddits. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. The first thing you want to do is name the ad group. You can name it whatever you like. Again, for my own ads, whenever I'm creating a new ad, whether it be for Facebook or Reddit, I like to write the name of the targeting option which I'm targeting in the specific ad set. So for this one, since we're doing legging, we may want to target women and women Reddits or even women's fashion. What we'll do is we'll just write in women's fashion, and that's all you have to do. And then location, when you don't choose a location, this is targeting worldwide. So if you want to choose a specific location, you can just write in that location name. But what I like to do is, if you already know which location purchases the most from you, you can write those specific locations. But if you're just testing something new, then you want to target the top 5 countries. So it's United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and New Zealand, and Australia. Those are the top 5 we want to target. And as you can see, the daily impressions, it says around 23 million. Of course, when we do specific interest targeting or specific subreddit targeting, it's going to go lower. So for the interest, there's only a specific kind of interest you can target. As you can see, there's a lot of different interests. There's fashion and style. Maybe that could work for leggings, but it's very broad. So there's science, shopping, sports, technology, weddings, weightlifting. There's a lot of broad interest. The main thing about Reddit is that I've personally noticed targeting specific subreddits works more than targeting the broad interest. But for my ad sets on Reddit, I like to do both. So for this one, we're going to be targeting fashion and style, since leggings is part of fashion. So when we click on fashion and style, as you can see, it decreases to 2.6 million. But when you add subreddits, this increases a lot. And I'll show you guys what I mean. But let's just type in women's fashion and see what comes up. Woman fashion. Oh, nothing's coming up. So what we can do is just write in fashion. There's less than 1,000 for fashion. Female fashion advice, frugal male fashion, destiny fashion, male fashion advice. Okay, so since leggings were mostly for females, what we can do is just do female fashion advice. That's one. As you can see, it increased to 2.7 million now. And let's try one more to add some more, if I spelled that right. Fashion reps, 230,000, 350,000. Okay, so maybe you could add a fashion reps. Another thing you want to be doing is, when you're choosing specific subreddits, go ahead and go do some research on the subreddits. So just go to reddit.com and type in fashion and see what comes up. In fact, I'll meet you on Reddit right now to show you guys what I mean. Alright guys, so we're here on reddit.com, and what we want to do is basically search for our niche. So if we just type in leggings, let's see what comes up. So just type in leggings, and there's cross-dressing. This is the main area we want to be focused on. Just click on view more, and these are all the subreddits you can target. So baby bumps, XX fitness, female fashion advice, this is the one we targeted. Cross-dressing. So just scroll through and try to find some subreddits that you can specifically target, and a better way to do that is look at the description over here, so you get a better idea. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be sticking to what we already have right now. So our daily impressions is 2.8 million right now. But what I like to do for Reddit ads is basically look for subscribers that has over around 50 to 100,000 subscribers. Anything above 50 to 100,000 subs, you can go ahead and choose that subreddit and target it in the subreddit section here. But once you have chosen the subreddits and then also done the interest, you want to go ahead and come down to device targeting, time of day targeting. So for device targeting, I just leave it at all, because as you can see, if you just click desktop here, it changes to 1.1 million. And if we change it to mobile, it changes to 1.6. So there's about an equal amount of subscribers and viewers for both devices. So just leave it all for testing phase. And time of day targeting, I leave it blank. The budget, this honestly depends on you. I like to start with $10 budgets, even for Facebook ads and Reddit. And again, you can choose between daily budget, lifetime budget, but for starting, I would recommend daily budgets. And the bid, this is where it becomes more like Google AdWords. The bid, personally, I like starting at 70 cents. So 0.70. But what Reddit does is it gets you the most amount of clicks at the lowest bid possible. So you'll definitely have less than 70 cents per link click, but this is what I start my biddings at. So for time zone is somewhat different, because you can only target Eastern time zone. So what I like to always do is just start at 12 a.m. Eastern time zone, just like Facebook ads. So just start it at 12. You can choose the end date. I just leave it at a later date, so maybe like September 30th, because we want it to run until we stop it. So once that all the good stuff is done, we have to click continue, and this is where we make our specific ad. So again, this becomes much more like Google AdWords. Again, you get to name the ad, so you may want to name something like photo ad or something like legging photo ad. And for the post ad, there's 2 types of post types in Reddit ads. The first one is link, which we're interested in, because We want them to click on our link and go to our website. The text, you can only write a certain amount of text here. So if you're doing maybe like brand awareness, you could write the story of your brand here. But for our specific product ads, we're gonna do link. And the headline, you get to write up to 300 characters of a solid headline. And this is the most important part because this determines whether anyone clicks on your ad or not. So you need to make sure that you spend some time trying to write a solid headline that's full of attention grabbing words. Once you have written the headline, this is where you write the URL. Just copy and paste the link for your product here, and same for this one. And this is where you get to choose the images. So as you can see, the images need to be 1200 by 628 pixels. And the thumbnail image needs to be 400 by 300 pixel. Thumbnail image is what goes over here when your ad is on the main Reddit page above the specific threads. So make sure you have a high quality photo over here as well as the thumbnail. But I'll go ahead and write a quick headline for you guys just to show you what it shows here when you're done with all of the creation for the advertisement. Alright guys, welcome back. So I went ahead and created a very quick headline for you guys for the leggings. And if you scroll down, you can see that the headline says, colorful designer leggings made to fit perfectly to the curves of your body. 61% off plus free shipping. This is exactly the type of headline you guys want for your ads because this is basically the deal breaker whether they click on your ad or not. So make sure it's something unique and really grabs their attention and makes them want to click. Remember, press emotional buttons. You want to have an ad that's more emotional rather than just fact telling because again, facts tell, stories and emotions sell. So introduce more emotions and I'm sure you guys will have more success. But once that's done, just paste the link over here and we'll just go ahead and paste this Reddit link over here just to show you guys. Alright, so we have pasted the link, and if we scroll down again, you can see that a link appears over here. This is where the link gets shown on your ad. But once you have all of this done, all you have to do is just click review, but make sure to have a high quality image for both the thumbnail and the card images, along with the very unique and powerful headline. And once that's done, you can either choose to allow comments on Reddit posts or not. But I've personally found that a lot of the comments are very immature comments. So it may be better to just leave that unchecked. But you can also choose to check it if you like. Once that's done, just hit review. And this is where you get to review all of the stuff that you added and also your ad. And if everything fits perfectly, go ahead and click submit and your Reddit ads will start whenever you want them to start. But Reddit ads are honestly very powerful and very underused. You guys could find a lot of success with Reddit ads if you guys are in a niche that is on Reddit and has a lot of following on Reddit. So something like fashion, there's a lot of following on Reddit. So I would definitely recommend that you guys try Reddit ads and see for yourself how powerful it is. Because again, if you just rely on Facebook ads, you don't really have a business. So I hope this video was helpful for you all, and if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to leave it down in the comment section below. I like to answer every single comment I see, but I'll see you guys next time.